a goal mod. So we're going to hop into this right away. You guys have your predictions on this game. I'd love to hear them in the chat. Of course, I have no idea who's going to walk away with this one and who isn't. Of course, they're playing for $1.6 million. That's right, Virgin Gaming has come through and given us the 1.6. So starting off, it looks like the red team will actually be, the Chinese team will be the boys that we know. We got Ricky here playing on the SL side. The Chinese team rocking the Type 99 Chinese mobile tank here. Moving up with it a little bit, and we're going to catch, looks like the Chinese team SL is able to get onto B early, as we see in the large map mode. But the Jets have not engaged each other, and this is the crazy thing about the Jets in this game. There's no air radar, if I'm pretty sure. So these Jets are going to have a lot more trouble dropping in and fighting each other because they don't know exactly where each other are. So far, we've seen at the beginning of the game, we've seen 0 Jet engagements. 21 guns here, operating in a building outside of Charlie. Playing it slow, looking for a few, has a whole bunch of teammates in this stairwell. Sees a tank and infantry down there. Takes some shots, not able to get a kill yet. That tank is going to cause quite a bit of damage. 21 guns still staying alive. Hopping in with Ricky's POV here in the tank. Dropping out, obviously doesn't want to get caught there fighting too much infantry, so he's going to play out as quick as he can. Got a bit of tree foliage in the way, unfortunately. Mother Nature wanted to get involved. And look at that squad. Such a powerful squad wrecking right there for Team SL. That little bird taking off on that flag. And so far, the SL team off to a fantastic start. Hopping in on a flag here. Bit of conflict. I see at least 4 tanks right there in a buggy. That's quite a bit of enemy forces. Strategic luck here is going to play it out and get on top of the roof and start burning this flag. Running that G36C with a suppressor. Suppressors are much more useful in hardcore than they are in core, simply because there's no mini-map to begin with. So you can get away with a lot more. Sees that tank in front, gonna let it go by. Daywalker looking for one. Strategic luck, getting some shots down on target. We got a chopper above. That'll be Lemming and Rockstar here. Let's stay with them, looking to line up some shots on a tank. One tank down from Rockstar. Gonna keep playing it out and drop out here. Chopper team getting locked by, I believe, what is a Soflam from a top tank. And there you go. Interesting setup there. He's running air radar as his secondary. He's not running autoloader or whatever other unlocks. So you don't really see air radar very often as a run there. Nice. Playing it up. Lemming will take down one there. Oh, I believe actually all of air vehicles get air radar. It's a mistake on my part. Looking for another. Sees that secondary tank. Dropping in. Those Zuni rockets are going to do a whole lot of damage to that tank. That tank is very, very weak. Gunner lining up some shots there. TV coming in. Unable to get too much, but Rockstar does pick up at least 1 or 2. Catching a bit of fire. We cannot see his vehicle health, so we don't know exactly what his vehicle health is at. But here we go. We got Vector Shinigami here up on top air, taking some shots, chasing down what he thinks is the stealth jet. He's actually lost a bit of it. That attack chopper is going after Drew and the other. Let's hop in. Billy going down. That'll be a... I don't know what took him down. It does not show up in the kill feed, unfortunately. So that chopper will go down right there for the ToW side. And still conflict at B and A here. Heavy conflict between both teams. Recon squad up on the roof from Team SL. That's 2 recons and an engineer and 2 infantry here mopping up the building on the right side of B. Jets still in conflict up in the air. Let's hop back in with Halo Scout running an interesting SR11 setup. SR61, excuse me. It's a 4x rangefinder set. And I believe we're going to see some very interesting weapons being used here. This is not the standard. Core does get destroyed by that tank coming across the street. And now that tank is going to move up. So we're going to hop in with that tank hopefully here. If I can figure it out. The tank actually went down from that chopper right there. So the chopper from SL is doing work once again. Lemming and Rockstar still up, doing what they can. Scored pretty much even in the beginning of this game. They are patching a log from what looks like an AA gun in the backfield. Some kind of blockage. Hopping with TWD Psycho here. That's a U100 in his hands right there, lining up some shots at that D flag as it's moving away. He's going to turn back around, hit back into C, and help out his team a little bit there. Most of the ToW forces have occupied, it looks like, this A village set, but have not moved out too much. They're very confident in holding their position here, but they are suffering a bit of a ticket bleed currently, as they are down a few flags. They are recovering. It looks like they have recovered E, but they are still losing D, and C is being contested. Fear is taking a good look at that helicopter for some reason, most likely calling it out, and Major Industries lining up with the guided Sabo set. Has a tank directly in front of him, does not see it. 2 engineers popping out for rockets. AP used by that tank. He's in a lot of trouble. Commander has marked it. That'll be Auxiliary Terror coming in and doing work. And there you go. Auxiliary Terror just comes in. Great use. Great asset use from his engineers. Has an enemy spawn right behind him, though. It's a recon. And oh my Lanta, the recon does. Joe Balls right there takes down 1 recon here. More recons than I've ever seen in my life being utilized in this game. And he takes down another. Has a tank coming behind him. Does go down. That tank's still unable to get the second engineer there. There's now a full squad here. Waldo is also there on the ground fighting against the tank. There's about, looks like, a support. I have no idea what that pilot is. There's an engineer there, all running away from that hostile tank, taking fire from that A side. And the Apollo is here playing it out. Not much action yet. Looks like a huge push just came through on that bottom flag at G. So DH-270 is going to push up and get in conflict here with that. Looks like a 30 mil. Tow gun almost hit him, but it looks like it came right back around. It didn't. So he's got 2 30 mils to face there, running, it looks like AP Coax, HMG, reactive armor, active protection, and thermal optics. Nice use of thermal optics right there. You don't see that very often once again, but it's still very, very useful. Got a bit of time here. Can't see his vehicle health, unfortunately, because it is hardcore, so I have no idea what kind of damage he's under. I'll just have to guesstimate. Does take down 1 there from the help of the chopper. And so far, Rockstar and Lemming up in that Z10 have been so effective, and it looks like this mobile artillery wants to get on this flag cap as well here. That's what you like to see. So G flag gonna go back in favor of SL, most likely. Do not think anyone from ToW is gonna grab a spawn on this flag, and they're most likely going to lose it. Still vehicle conflict here, looks like coming to a precipice at C flag. Pandemonium here making a play up with infantry support to his left. As a gunner in there, a bunch of infantry. So it looks like they are going to grab C with relatively little conflict here. 1 engineer, one medic up there to the left. Takes a nice shot at that tank right there at his 12. But it's now catching a guided coming from that Fantan at 12. And will go down from some C4 from Haas C4 Moss. Takes him down. And SL making this conflict for this C flag not just a give me. They're actually fighting back for it now. A whole bunch of infantry on the ground here. Pandemonium now making a play up. Interesting gun setup here at SKS suppressed with canted irons, PKS, and a stubby grip. Good setup though regardless. Sees 1 in front. Takes some shots. Takes down 1 it looks like. Catches a few off guard. Suppressor is being well utilized here. Takes down another. Will down unfortunately 2 revolvers. M416 in the back. And TWD Deadeye is in a lot of trouble here as a tank to his right. Infantry all around him. That Z11 just spawned right there. Deadeye still staying alive though. Catching a rocket from his 12. Engineer getting out. Has infantry behind him. That'll be Revolver picking up another kill. That Z11 just taking the run of the blow. He was an innocent bystander in the war, unfortunately. But there's so many medics on this flag. Not enough engineers. TWD Deadeye still alive. Now on fire, so he's just taking a go down. Does go down from an RPG from Auxiliary Terror, and it looks like SL will be taking this flag there at C. Now they're going to make a move on the village. Let's see what they can do. Hopping in again with Vector Shinigami. Running a, looks like a mod, a Mark 11 here. 3.4, heavy barrel, angled set. Good sight on this gun here. Looks like trying to help the flag. Doesn't see that one out of the corner of his eye to his left, though. Grenades coming in. Sees 1 across the street. Lines up 1, but does get taken down by Claro Mex. A bit of that SRR 6.1 sniper rifle from a little bit of range there. We do have a pilot down on the ground right now, trying to make the best of it. That'll be Shark here. Shark 665, or 556, excuse me. Gonna play up, staying alive, doing a great job. Of course, he is just silhouetted by that blue camo of that pilot suit. But he is playing Schoolhouse very, very well. Has one directly to his right. Doesn't see him just yet. Playing him out. Most likely going to grab this easy kill on Psycho here. No, they run right by each other. Unreal. And Psycho now looking for one. And Psycho picks him up, but does go down. That'll be Pirate Pete. A little bit of an homage from Dodgeball. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. And Pirate Pete now making the play here, helping out, getting this flag back for his team. And it looks like SL will take that A flag and have a secure foothold in the village, but they have lost C in the process. 6 actual, a core player, if I'm not mistaken, playing it up with M16A4. Good setup here, angled muzzle brake, no accessory, and an RDS sight. Laying out some shots, looking for a little bit of help for his team right now, but they just want to maintain a presence. But it looks like on the map, as you can see it, a majority. And we see a lot of recons being utilized. Recon just went down to the left right there. There's a recon laying prone to the left up there. And now the vehicles, or excuse me, the infantry has made a play up to this B flag, but will it be enough? We're going against that 30 mil there. A little bit of slam mine usage being thrown down, but I don't think it's going to work. It'll be Haasmas taking down one more. Does not see that slam, though. And goes down, so it looks like Static GT will take that one, and B will go back into control of the ToW squad. Revolver here from SL, utilizing the Z11. And staying high above, covering his teammate. Has a spawn directly under him. Doesn't see that just yet. Will most likely see it if he turns back around. Will help out. Pick him up. 25mm cannon, laser guided. Sees a whole bunch of infantry down there. He's going to pick up a handful of kills pretty easily with that 25mm. Is taking stingers, though. Does hit that tower, but able to walk away. Takes another stinger, though. He's still up. That vehicle is at about 40% health. Now at 10%. You know it's in trouble here. He's doing whatever he can. Skating off the tippy top of the rubble of that building and still alive here. 31% health. Looking around for potential threats on the ground, but it looks like this flag may go back in favor of SL. In the beginning, these flags have gone back and forth a little bit here and there, but it looks like SL is on top. And there you go. Igla from Bubba Conganese will take down that scout helicopter, and now the tank here is in trouble. It has a bit of slams on the back of that tank right now. Looks like C4, but he didn't get away with it. And Z11's going to take off right in front of the tank, and I don't believe that he gets away with it. But he does get a road kill. That'll be Silly Dingus. They're getting a road kill, taking down one more, looking for another kill, taking rockets. Picks up one more, and that's another. That's 4 kills for him, looking for a 5th. That engineer almost dead. Does take that 5th kill right there, so the man is on a 5-kill spree here in the tank. That engineer down there on angle is incredibly weak, and Silly Dingus is doing a great job in this tank on this asset, but there's a tank coming from behind him. Daywalker's not even looking. He's got 2 tanks to his right, and he's going to go for some guided shots off his, looks like it's 12 o'clock, but he's going to leave the tanks on that flag. Unbelievable. So Silly Dingus now knows he's got a tank somewhere at his angle, so he's going to shoot some walls here, but they don't see each other. They're so close to each other, and they just drop right by. Silly Dingus now in trouble here, catching shots from Daywalker. He will most likely go down, and there you go. He just went down right there. That is completely unfortunate. What I thought was going to be a potential bag rage from Daywalker turned into be nothing. Daywalker has a 30mm directly to his left and another 120. Does see them both, but is in trouble. That 120 is just going to drive right by. He doesn't even care. And the potato gameplay is real. That 120 just drove off and is allowing his buddy in the 30mm to 1v1 a heavy tank. Don't agree with that at all. And there you go. Supreme Macy God just ran over True Shark. Didn't even care. Has no remorse, and that is the team kill that I want to see happen. I want to see some teammates going down. Severe fight over this C flag. And Pirate Pete doing a great job of holding and maintaining pressure here on this flank. Has one infantryman behind him. One to go on C flag. Shots being fired between both teams here. Jedi Ashi picking up one. Staying alive, and the SL squad is struggling, to say the least, to grab off this flag right now. And oh my goodness, Revolver just ran into about 3. Still fighting on the C flag, but it looks like the mop-up is not real just yet. One in front there. That'll be Mendicant taking down one. Scar H usage. In hardcore, it has to be the ultimate weapon. 2 more to go on this flag. 1 left for ToW. He is chasing a kill. Has people coming behind him. Jedi Ashi, can he make it happen? No, he cannot. And C flag will finally go into control of SL with a whole bunch of infantry dropping in to make it happen. Village still here under secure control of ToW, excuse me. They haven't really made the play off the flag yet. They're very confident in just holding these buildings, it looks like. They really don't want to move off their positions, even though they're down by about 300 or so tickets. Very confident in just holding the position. Major injuries picking up a few, running that Sabo guided shell. Going 9-7, solid score for the man. Has infantry directly to his left, but doesn't see it. And I just want you to take a look at this. He's got an infantryman right here, laying down off his left. That'll be Supreme Macy God just chilling right now. Got an engineer to spawn off him. That'll be I suck 4 kills. Very interesting name right there. Now 30 mil taking shots in the back. In a bit of trouble here for that tank. That tank's gonna drop all the way back. Not prioritizing the 30 mil threat. And now fighting at it finally. The question is, will it be enough with another 120 coming on angle on that tank? And no, it will not be. DH270 will come in there and mop up that 120. And now the village is under heavy attack from armor and infantry threats. Popping in with the tacked assassin here. Shra Slam set, 11-11. Good score, 1-0 kill-death ratio here. On the top of this roof, looking for one. Has a tank directly to his right, but is not taking shots at it just yet. And this brings me to question some of the antics in hardcore a little bit. But that tank is just going to be able to drive right through and catch some major air in the process. And looks like a squad bomb from that transport chopper will become real. And there you go. Shot rockets coming in all over. Macy trying to get across the street before catching a whole bunch of enemy fire. And the ToW squad has arrived here on this bottom flag, but the tanks are real right now. Tanks are just catching so much. The enemy team off guard. Another kill there for Macy. A flag in control, but how long will it remain in control of ToW before SL comes in and mops them up? Seeing people go down all over the place. Looks like that G flag was recontrolled by SL once again. We got Shoot the Idiot down here, throwing down a bit of a trap in this crater, throwing a bunch of slams down. Interesting gun here. Scar HSV, that's the DMR version of the Scar. And he's now going to decide to lay prone in the building here and most likely eat a sandwich. He's probably quite parched and a bit hungry from the conflict he's been in so far in this game. And my poor VW throwing across some slams. Sees one in front. He's most likely going to operate that chopper. Can he snipe him out? And he does! He takes him out right there. Nice little shot. And that's a 3-2 kill for the man, running a SW40, and I believe he's running a 20-time scope on his M98B, so definitely the close range setup right here. This is what you want to see from recons. Auxiliary Terror and 6 Actual utilizing this 120 very well. 6 Actual in the top seat with thermal optics. This is actually very right there from BF3 back in the day when all you could really use was smoke in the tanks. And the gunner would just switch and pop smoke while one would repair real quick, and that's a very, very useful setup, very smart strategy right there implemented by this tank squad. Moving up now, Auxiliary Terror and 6 Actual have been doing a great job in the game so far. I've seen 6 taking some shots. Looking for a few kills. Auxiliary's picking up 1. Almost taking a shot at his teammate right there. Sees one on the roof. Mines up a few. Does not get that kill yet. So it looks like the 50 cal on top of the tank is still a potato shooter. Just like it is in Cool. And it looks like the chopper team is actually waiting at spawn right now. I'm going to stay with True Shark here. Flying this J20. And does get taken down by a stinger from MLZ Legend. 32 tickets to go, ladies and gentlemen. And it looks like this game is securely in control of SL, playing on the Chinese team. They've done a great job so far in this series. But it looks like ToW's main factor was their over-defensive posture on the AB flag. They did not want to give them up, and they've done a very good job at holding on to those flags. But unfortunately, they did not play games for the rest of the map or the rest of the flags. Didn't really do a good job at holding on where they could. But still, did a great job at holding up A and B, and this game is coming to a close. First round here coming to an end. One more round to go, and I believe there is a third tiebreaker after this. Of course, if you want to check out these teams, just type in Teamwork Defined on Twitter, and you will be able to check these guys out. Teamwork Defined is one of the teams playing right here. It's actually the only team that I am really aware of playing. So I recommend it. I recommend checking these guys out. Good teams, in my opinion. Good guys all together. That'll do it for the first round right there. Good score between both teams. Both teams have done incredibly well. Let's take a look at the top of the leaderboards right here. ODS Master Chief dropping 25-1. A fantastic score. Revolver 43-13. It's like he was born in the hardcore world. Checking out that Chopper squad. Rockstar up there 28-4. Looking for Lemming 8-4 as the pilot. Not bad. On the TWD side, you guys have some good scores. Marine 28-31. Definitely a Pyrrhic victory for the man, but he has done a fantastic job regardless, and good scores across the board for the rest of the team. Hopping into the next game will be the next map, if I'm not mistaken, and it looks like we're going to see a very interesting game here. So far, so good between both these games. Zavad 311 is the next map in our series. Should be an interesting game. So far, we've seen a lot of interesting antics. HardCore, as stated in chat, is a whole different world. And it definitely is. I would definitely have to agree. It, without a doubt, is a different game. We all play the same game, of course, but it's like playing in a different world, essentially. Popping in now, looks like SL will be the team on the American side, and ToW with the boys from TWD will be playing on the Russian side, or excuse me, no, that's the other way around. Yeah, it'll be on the American side. SL is on the Russian side, excuse me. So far, start of the game, looks like we're going to see a little bit of a chopper battle, and that chopper, transport chopper is just sprinkling out infantry right there. And there you go, skydiving lessons for free from Team SL. Playing it up, that 120 is going to get involved, and there goes the rubble of that transport chopper, almost catching a buggy. Completely out of position right there, and the little bird is still up for TWD. See that AA gun in the back angle, and that little bird has quite a bit of help. We're going to hop in with some infantry play here and show you what's going on. So far, it looks like Team SL is actually a slow start to these mid-2 flags. We're in here with I Suck for Kills, has a few teammates in front. Ricky over there as well. I see Silly, and looks like Mr. Corbin there off to the left. They're going to make a play out and get themselves onto this D flag. Position it as well as they can. Corbin taking shots from the left. One up top left. Does not see the players to the left. Looking downstairs. One above them. And let's take a look at that real quick. The player is actually up on top of that container right there. And look at the rattiness from this team. This is the next level. This is hardcore, ladies and gentlemen. Catches a rocket to the face, but he's still got one more up there. Shoot the idiot, doing a good job with that DMR. And one up on top of that crate. This is a position that I'm definitely going to play when I play hardcore. I'm going to get myself up here. Looks like Shoot the Idiot has been spotted. Still going to crawl forward to victory, or do his best to do so. Has a whole bunch of infantry here, and a whole bunch of infantry from ToW has just arrived. And now the fight has begun on this flag. Absolute chaos on a massive scale. SL has been effectively forced off, it looks like, and they will no longer have the ability to get on this flag, and that AA gun has come into conflict here as well, but there's a tank chasing him. And there you go, that'll be auxiliary terrorist saying, get that AA gun out of here, bro. Don't like it. Takes it out, now gonna back off a little bit, most likely to get some repairs. Takes down that that little post right there. He's got something against that for some reason. Takes it out. And here with TOD, Malbog John here, 666, some kind of reference to the Satan devil worshipper cult, who knows. Playing it out, running the M4, good setup. Heavy barrel, folding grip, green laser, and a coyote sight. Good setup. 1-1 kill death in the beginning of the game. Playing it out, very small. But it looks like TWD is doing a great job at holding on to these two middle flags and are up here in the beginning. And with Rockstar, Rockstar does get taken down by an MTAR from Zombie Killer. Zombie Killer takes down 2, has 1 directly to his left, and doesn't see it. That awareness is real. And it looks like 6 Actual just ran down one of his own teammates. I love watching the team kills in this game mode. It is fantastic and hilarious all at the same time. Popping in with Red Viter here, or Ready Viter, excuse me. He's got the old XX tag, getting shots in his back. Turn around there, get a little bit of health back for him. And now it looks like SL has maintained control of that C flag here. In with I'm a Walrus with that Asval. Picks up a nice kill there on Marine. Good setup. One who's left, but does get saved, looks like, by a friendly down to very little health. And now we'll play it out. Another caveat about hardcore is that you do not regenerate health. So you have to keep that in mind. So health will not regenerate like it normally does for us. Silly Dingus here taking some shots at that little bird. Gonna line up what he can. Catches a few bursts there, but that thing overheats so quickly. So as we see, he's trying to get himself involved, doing quite a bit of damage, and if he does catch that little bird in a huge burst, he can do a lot of work. Shucks here as the pilot, a little bit of a... It's like a bit of a spectator glitch there. And now it looks like they're going to drop out, and SL has forced themselves onto these two mid flags. Revolver looking up at that high point. Does see a few, saw a parachute off his right, and is definitely a little bit confused and flustered. Saw that man in the corner of his eye up on top roof. That's a call going to be made. He's going to line up some shots there. Ran out of bullets. He's not going to be able to get that kill. Now compact 45 in hand. Sees 2 up on under angle. 1 more below him. Shots coming out his general direction. Lines up a few shots. Throws a grenade down there. Picks up one with his pistol, but goes down from shots in his back. The 21 guns taking him down with the AK-5C. And now it looks like SL has maintained a huge position on this flag, but how long will it last? TWD, or TOW, is moving up a huge force here in the beginning of this game. Taking count very even, 686 to 670. Moschler moving up to the top of the roof, climbing the ladder at his leisure. Sees a scout in front, or a transport helicopter in front. Cool little logo on that. And let's check out his gun setup here. He's going to open up the wall right here. Smart play, 9-1. Let's take a look at this. Fleur, green laser sight, flash hider, and folding grip on his LSAT. So you know he's going to cause quite a bit of damage. Spots one, lines up some shots, and the holy hellfire has begun for Moschler. Takes down one, no problem. One more there for him. That artillery is coming down, and the fight has begun, and it is very real. Teammates are dropping down. Spots one, deep angle. Taking some shots best he can, but not lining up too much. Sees one to the top right, escape. One more to go. Does spot that one. Spots one to his left. And that infantry's just moving around, scurrying like little mice. Lining up some shots. Takes down one. Gets help from airburst from a secondary teammate right there. That'll be TWD Scroll, utilizing that airburst. Staying with Moschler. Going to drop in some sandwiches, looks like, for his friendly team right there. Oh, please blow that up on your teammates. Oh, no, he's too smart for that. He won't be blowing that up on his teammates anytime soon. The friendly fire will not be real. Oh, man. I wish it was. SL being forced back quite a bit now, losing their foothold on that CD mix. Ricky here lining up with 1 kill on TWD Waldo. 1 more in front. Picks up a second. Nice kills for him. The C4 just blew up to him, but he just got away from it. That'll be Moschler's C4 up above him. He's able to just barely, is panicking most likely for his livelihood right here. As you can see, the movement is very quick. Grenades coming out of the sky. He sees one above him now. Knows he's in a bit of trouble. And does just takes him down right there. That'll be Ricky taking down Moschler out of that position. Moschler was just toying with the man, and Ricky had enough of it. One in front, and Ricky will go down from 21 guns. But now on the roof, SL has made a position. It'll be Silly Dingus right here. Sorry, Bully, I believe is his name. Sully. There we go. Sully is his name. Playing it out, and Sully down doing a good job, taking down as many as he can. That's another kill for him, AK in hand. Taking down one more. That grenade coming up, but he's able to walk that off like a champion that he is, and now throw himself down a health pack. Looking out for some more shots. Looks like he need to pick up one more, two more. Does get taken down, and that's unfortunate right there. We got a man in trouble on the ground here. That'll be Waffle, if I'm not mistaken. And it'll be Luftwaffe, excuse me. Any pronunciation, not my forte. Pardon, hopefully the stream chat can pardon me for my mistakes here on vernacular. Revolver here playing the low side with an M416. Good setup, stubby flash hider. Coyote picks down one, no problem. Looking for more in front, takes down another. Will unfortunately go down by the hail of gunfire. And once again, we've seen this ToW squad maintain and hold pressure on these middle two flags, and they have done a fantastic job at doing so. Bill Money here getting a little bit more aggressive than the rest of his teammates, pushing up for that B flag, but it looks like a majority of forces from the SL side now has moved off and is now playing the back flags. As you can see on this back flag, we got Lemming here with his squad most likely. I think it's going to be Master Chief and Rockstar in his squad tailing him right now. And they're going to get on this E flag and see what they can do, but the flag count, as you can see up there, is definitely not in favor of SL here, even though they did have a very substantial win in the prior game. And so far we see good plays here from Lemming. Artillery coming down out of the sky, and that'll be Jonesy Jones there saying, get off of our back flag. Rockstar trying to revive his teammates right there, unable to do it so far. But they do come right back and spawn right back in. Enemy team. He's done a great job of keeping enemy forces off of E, but it was not enough. But still, it looks like TWD well on their way of maintaining a game here. Game victory. Still a lot of game left to go. SL Daniel taking a kill. Unfortunately, another one going down from a sniper. That'll be Joe Balls off the deep left. I wonder where he is. Actually, cannot see him. I don't know where he is. Joe Balls just took a shot out of like space. Apparently, he's on Jupiter, just killing people. Jedi Ashy here, suppressed ACR, has two spawn right in front, does go down, does a whole squad bomb, does pick up I suck for kills before anything else. And Luftwaffe here, making a play up, has one directly in front, sees the two up there, taking some shots. And those players are in very interesting positions. Pirate Pete here in a lot of trouble, has to dodge two enemy vehicles, has an AA gun behind him, and of course a 30 mil at his left. Infantry in front, gonna line up an easy kill. Takes down one, still has a whole bunch of trouble on this flag, and has decided that his best course of action will be to retreat. A little bit of guerrilla action here from Pirate Pete. Smart play in my opinion. Staying alive sometimes is more beneficial than going down with a flag that has already been capped. So he's gonna stay alive. Another 30 mil in front, and he's just dodging things. Does not see the enemy opponent. That's actually a friendly, excuse me. And there you go, a little bit of caster error. I apologize. Does see few in front. Gonna chase one. Lines up one, helps out Daniel, but gets shot in his back. And that will be TWD Marine doing a good job here, trying to stay with him. A little bit of a, oh man, and Hoswer Moss quick scopes him, but then gets TK'd by a teammate for his reward, and that is unfortunate. Completely unfortunate way to go. There's nothing you can do about that. Staying here with Lou Wafty here. I believe hopefully I'm pronouncing his name right. If I'm not, I apologize. Making a play up, taking his time. Scar H in hand. Let's take a look at his setup. Get a good better look. Coyote, green laser, flash hider, stubby grip. Solid setup in my opinion. Scar H, of course, is a god gun, and then HardCore that has to be amplified by about 10. So he is now in the ultimate weapon, the ultimate god tier rifle. Spots one, does take him down in a few bullets. Checking his corners, pushing up with I Suck for kills, and now it looks like SL has come in. Holy grenades! And amazingly, the only one to go down right there was I Suck for kills. So far, the most TKs I've seen has actually been SL TKing their own teammates, which is fantastic, by the way. I love that. TKs are a great way to get out frustration of your teammates, and it's something you can't do in core, because if you could do it in core, I'm pretty sure a lot of people would be TKing their buddies a lot more often. Staying here with Molag Bond, or John, taking a shots at a few people, but unfortunately goes down. That'll be Daniel James rocking the Bulldog, taking him down. SL now in a good position, recovering their 2 back flags, and now moving up to get onto C. We've got TWD Daywalker here maintaining a very sizable position on this left side. He's done a good job so far in this game. Ticket count still very even, difference of about 60, could go either way at this point. AP guided maintenance. Active protection and zoom optics is the setup here, and he's using that MRAP as cover to his right. Incredibly advanced tactic, or smart, or perhaps it's just coincidence, but I'd like to think it's not. And now they're playing it out. A lot of SL forces to their right. And it looks like Daywalker will drop back with this tank and move over to a little bit onto C. See if we can get a little bit better of an angle. Playing it up so far. A whole bunch of infantry coming in from that right side, and SL has been overwhelmed once again. And now they are on the verge of a complete rout here, losing both A and their mid flags. They are suffering on B quite a bit. We're seeing a bit of a chase here. That'll be Kid Doopsis losing the AA gun to a 30 mil. Very interesting way to lose it too. This 30 mil is out of the map. Major injuries here. Is so far out of the map, he may be on the next map, the next round. But interesting setup. That's the Black Tiger, I believe, camo for that tank right there. And he's going to play it away and get right back into conflict and help out his team on F. Staying in here with Fear Sniper on C flag. LSAT PSO 4 times. Sight takes down a teammate right there. And yes, that is what we want to see. We want to see them team kills, because that is how you show true love in hardcore, is shooting your teammates right in the back when they least expect it. Good way to get that team chemistry up. B flag still in good control. SL suffering here. Only A and B in their hand. What looked like a good game has now turned into a bit of a different game. Rockstar making a play up. Shots from the left. Will stay alive, though. Goes prone. Goes your lunchbox of life there. Running a pretty good setup on that. I believe it's an AC-23. It is. AC-23 Cobra folding. Good setup so far. Infantry pushing up. Taking shots from random directions at 12. So going to play that out and most likely not stay there. Here we go. Shorty being utilized, and Walrus taking down a few. One on the revive. Does not see the revive, and Walrus, what we thought was going to be a roll for the man, was unfortunately a bust. Rockstar goes down, pushing up to the middle, and I don't know if the SL team is suffering player loss here or what. They believe they are actually suffering player loss. And the game is a little bit outnumbered here. It's currently it's 21 players on the SL side to, it looks like 32 players on this side. And what I have seen, what I believe has happened is there's been a bit of a abandonment here, perhaps. And now we've seen it, a full base cap inbound. ToW about to turn the tides here greatly and completely rout the SL squad, even though they are suffering a bit of an outnumbered force here. Squirrel lining up shots from the left. MPX in hand, throws an impact grenade. Unfortunately, only goes to the bottom floor instead of the top floor like he was hoping. Now making the play around the corner, has to be cautious here. Knows he's got potential targets. Sees one. Does drop one, but will go down by Lemming up in that building still. And Lemming will do a good job of regaining control of that flag and reviving a teammate right there. Playing it out, and now they're going to go get on the buggy here and get back into the conflict. So the only flag SL currently has is that B flag. But like I'm saying, I think it has more to do with the fact that they are outnumbered by about 10 players. But it looks like we have some deserters in the mix, a few traitors, if you will. Most likely the SL leadership will have to be handing out court-martials at the end of this game. Super Macy God here, maintaining a presence on F flag. Sees one out of the corner of his eye. Does get that kill. There you go. Helps out one of his teammates. One more across. Blue Container's going for a revive. Does pick up Walrus right there. Drops him a lunchbox of life. Has a tank in front. A little bit of fearfulness on that. Shot's in his back now too. But staying alive. And will get taken down by what I think is that tank right there. It is Daywalker. Doing a good job at taking down enemy forces. Is damaged though at about 40% health right here. Does have help from his teammate, and looks like the AA gun has now come up in play too. They have a lot of tanks on this flag, but right now it looks like ToW is coming in to win this game here. They're up by about 165 tickets. E flag, the only contended flag here for SL, and there's no one on it. B flag still in contest here. ToW chop set what remains of that tank, and we'll be taking down Bubba Congo Ganoose and a few others there, and regaining control of the E flag for his friendly team. Still playing it out, it looks like. It looks like now ToW is taking their time. We got House of Michael here operating with that M98B, providing solid overwatch for his two teammates. Super Macy God has one in front. Does spot one. Takes him down. No problem. M4 usage there. We'll take down Tact Assassin. One to his left, it looks like. Does spot him now. And there you go. Takes him down. No problem. And now SL on a potential rally, trying to get back them into this game. They are pushing up a large infantry force onto this middle flag, and they may be able to get D back into their hands while they're holding the line at that E flag. You see a few players from TWD here in the back angle putting down an expansive minefield there, and as you can see, there's mines here between B and C, and of course there's mines straight out of the Russian deployment. And Master Chief able to win that scout helicopter fight, so the scout god is real. Spots one on the ground right there, and gonna try to line up some kills. Does not have an engineer, and now taking some small arms fire. That was never wise to shoot at a scout helicopter, especially in hardcore with small arms. I don't think that was going to work out for him. C now back in control of SL. Mendicant here. Scar H in hand. Wait, it's actually an ACR now, excuse me. ACR. Spots 3. Looking for 2-piece. Does pick up a nice 2-piece. One more to go. And his teammate does mop that one up, so it looks like the SL squad has been able to regain control of that flag, but he's taking fire, able to get away just barely. And he was taking fire from that top side, has spotted him for his team. Feared the idiot here on the low flag. And there you go, another team kill. This is what I love to see. Just 1 second. Alright, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I am back. Got a sip of water right there. Shoot the idiot here with the law in hand, trying to get some shots on that chopper. That'll be Master Chief here. Getting into a bit of a gun battle with their other chopper. Will he be able to walk away with this victory? Looks like he's very close to being able to do so. Is incredibly weak though at 23% health. Lining up Heat Seekers now. Both going to trade some Heat Seekers with each other. And they trade. The two chopper gods will trade up high here and above the D flag, but it looks like this game is going to go quite handily to ToW on the Chinese side, or excuse me, the American side. And I believe that has a lot to do with the fact that the ToW forces outnumber the SL forces by about 2-1. And there you go, Kasatka kill from Mr. Corbin on his teammate, and you gotta love that. The team kills here are expansive and real, and oh man, do they make me so hard like this game mode, hardcore. Whew. A little bit of play out, but a 64 tickets left to go. But it looks like, once again, a cruise missile coming in, killing nobody right there. Still awesome to watch regardless. SL, unfortunately, going to be defeated here on Zavad 3-1-1 after obtaining a victory on Golmod early in the series. And now the game series will most likely go to a 1-1 tie. Infantry going down, that'll be Corbin picking up a nice two-piece. Still, infantry was right. Corbin staying alive just barely. Has so many to go. One coming around behind him. He's going to go chase a kill. Let's follow him in. Just chasing Jedi Yashi down. And there you go. Takes him down with that AEK. Staying alive for his squad. A few more to go. Has one directly below him. Takes down another one, and Corbin is on a roll right here. We're keeping up with him in the free cam. Corbin looking for more to add to his tally. Has one. Another one on him. Takes him down again, and Corbin is holding the line at the end of this game. Takes down one more, and Corbin is unkillable on this flag here at C. One more to go. Sees that revive. Has one behind him. Oh, gets taken down. But Stag still kills his teammate Bill Money. And once again, another team kill for the TWD squad on ToW. And well, that's a lot of infantry right there. But SL will be defeated on Zavad, and they will lose this map. But not this series. This series will be tied 1-1 going to the next map. Let's take a look at the scoreboard here real quick. Gotta point out this 58 bomb from Revolver. Fantastic kill death ratio from the SL squad, but unfortunately, kill death ratio does not convert to win, as we've just seen. They did lose by about 300 or so tickets, 258 to be exact. And the kill death ratio from the other side, ToW mixed with TWD, is a little less impressive, but still they did manage a overwhelming victory here. So once again, kill death ratios do not mean everything, but still fantastic kills from the SL team. Hopefully they can maintain a game here into the next game, but they are outnumbered greatly. Outnumbered, but never outgunned, potentially. Hopping into the third and final game, it will be Operation Firestorm 2014. The old BF3 map, a fantastic map from BF3 and one of the DLC maps, Second Assault. The first DLC to come out to the Xbox, if I'm not mistaken. Should be fantastic. Fantastic. Gonna hop into the final game. Gonna be interesting to see who wins and who does not. But this will solve it once and for all. I believe they're gonna play this one out, and now SL will be on the Russian side, and on the American side will be ToW. Choppers in the beginning of the game moving up. Bit of a no sound issue currently. Either that or I've gone completely deaf. But regardless, the cast will go on. Strong play in the beginning here. Looks like the boys from SL will push on and ground this flag in the beginning of the game. They are, again, outnumbered. And Jets will go down in the beginning right there. That'll be Fierce Sniper most likely going down with another Jet. So we're going to hop in. It'll be I Suck for Kills flying low with this SU-50. Taking, it looks like heat seekers from that AA gun. As an attack jet behind him. No, it's actually the LAV that's going to take him down. Did have an attack jet behind him. That attack jet's going to go on an exfil pattern just on out of there. And now one tank versus one infantry. And oh my Lanta, Congolese just took out something with some kind of nuclear weapon. I actually believe that tank was on a IED, and that was just perfect placement of that rocket at the perfect time to get away with that kind of kill. So far, SL doing a much better job in the beginning of this series, holding on to the beginning flags. Looks like they've stepped their game up quite heavily. Be another 2 kills. Corbin taking unholy rain fire. So many tanks shooting at, guided at him. And it's just not something you see very often. On Core, you don't see a lot of guided shell usage, but on HardCore, it's a little bit more prominent and for the right reasons. Hopping in here, let's hop into one of the ToW tanks. It'll be Daywalker once again, tanker, an experienced one at that. Moving forward here, pushing onto this mid-B flag, has a tank just going out of position to his right. Did not catch that tank, so he's going to do what he can to assist the infantry moving up to his left. And that tank, there's 2 tanks over on this angle here. It'll be Auxiliary Terror engaging one. It's a nice shot in there. I believe he's using AP set. Excuse me, I just went out of complete view right there. That tank will go down. A little bit of help from teammate. Lining up almost what could have been a 120 to a jet right there. That would have been a fantastic highlight to capture. But they're unaware of the tank force directly behind him. He's got a tank directly behind him. Maybe he sees him now. Does see infantry. Still doesn't see this tank. He's got a tank directly to his left. Going for infantry, it looks like. HMG usage there, helping out his team. Able to do a little bit of work. Sees 2 more on the bottom angle. Firing up that HMG. And that HMG is just going to annihilate enemy forces. Does now have that tank engaging him in the front. So weak. But will be able to get out of there just in time. Runs into a little bit of backing, but we'll repair, man. 7-0 in the beginning of the game. And if he can keep that tank up, he can cause a lot of damage in a lot of the right places. DH 270 here. MX4 usage. Good gun. But we'll get caught out of a window right there and will not be able to grab that flag. And once again, SL is suffering slightly here. Mr. Corbin, AEK usage. Pushing up onto this flag. I apologize for my controller issues. Has one in front. Almost catches a rocket to the face, but he's able to walk that off like some kind of demigod and takes down another man. And once again, taking from that momentum he gained in the final rounds or final minutes of that Zavad game and applying them here on Firestorm is fantastic to watch. Using the little buggy here as cover. Catches a rocket in the back. That'll be Jonesy Jones saying, hey, bud. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you. I believe he was saying that. Of course, I can't be super accurate. A little bit of a chopper drop here from the chopper squad. Haas C4 Moss has the tank directly in front. Able to get 1 rocket in, but now in a bit of trouble. He's down to about 32% health. He's now throwing grenades at a tank. And still alive, though. Will get taken down. Does miss that rocket, unfortunately. And once again, SL is suffering what looks like another potential rout. They are down flags. Ticket count somewhat even, but the push on the map is real. Jedi Ashy activating that Levolution portion of the map to burn any potential snipers up there, but it looks like there are no snipers up there, so we will not be able to do that. Panda Man here in the 120, doing a good job at trying to hold on to this flag, but it's so difficult because the infantry can get into so many nooks and crannies on this C flag. It makes it very difficult for anyone to cap. Pushing up, though, and all that infantry has to do is just maintain a bit of a presence, and they've done just that. They've got 2 guys here. If you're going to take down one with that G36, doesn't see the man out of the corner of his eye down right. Maybe he does see him. No, he had a man just out of the right down there. Does not see him. One to his right. Oh, will get taken down. That'll be Pirate Pete. But the revenge is real for Shoot the Idiot. Using what looks like the Scar HSV, the DMR version of the Scar. Doing a good job at taking down opponents there. So now, TWD, or TOW here. Pushing up. This will be Killjoy using night vision. Very nice to see night vision used. It's actually very cool to see it used. This is a good map to use it on, I'd say. And I believe what he's firing right now is what I think are he's just firing staff shells. And we don't know how useful that's going to be. He does get annihilated by fluffy marshmallows in the frog foot, and that tank is no more. Once again, going down. We got Malbog John 666. I'm very hard time pronouncing this man's name. And now a bit of a rally coming from the SL squad. They were suffering quite a bit, but now it looks like they are looking at a potential full cap here if they can manage this. It'll be very impressive to say the least, and they are doing so. They are well on their way of pushing forward as best they can. D being contested a little bit by enemy forces there. Sealy Dingus chasing down one up the stairs. MG4 in hand, gonna chase a kill. Does take down one though. Nice, and we'll be regaining control of that flag. Large infantry push now coming from the ToW side. Psycho here in the back angle pushing forward. We're gonna hop in with MLZ Legend. MLZ Legend moving forward, shooting a rocket at what he thinks is an enemy position. Does not get a kill, I don't believe. Revolver just killed Corbin in the kill feed. Another team kill. Awesome. I wish I was keeping track of how many I saw. It's so fun to watch team kills occur. No action there, but it looks like ToW once again successful in regaining control of this middle B flag. The question is for how long? SKS there from Joe Balls taking down Silver Samarua. Looking for one more. Does take down another. That'll be Mendicant going down from that SKS. He's done a good job in this series of using it. And so far maintaining. Tanks coming up now to help out. That'll be Auxiliary Terror just dropping a 120 shell into the back of Joe Balls right there. That's never fun to take one of those anywhere on your body for that matter. And moving forward, Auxiliary Terror looking for potential targets, utilizing this IR. I believe that's IR. Sees one, struggling quite a bit, and will go down. That'll be a 3-piece RPG from 21 Guns, taking down a teammate to finalize their 3-piece. Again, awesome. They're awesome 3-piece. And once again, TWD doing a good job. Gonna hop into the jet here from Fluffy Marshmallows, running the JDAM set. Good setup for the man. Looking for potential spots. JDAMs, of course, on this game mode, there is no mini marker for where the JDAM will drop. There's no little X box or little cross. There's just simply a box in the screen. Taking some shots at a chopper here, lining up what could be a potential kill. Almost lining up a kill there. He has a jet directly behind him. This will be TWD Waldo using Hydra rockets, chasing down what could be a potential kill here. And lines up a kill there. That'll be Waldo taking down Fluffy out of the back, but has a stealth jet on his 6. He is getting immobilized by that. Let's hop back in with the stealth jet. The Master Chief looking for one. Is directly above him. Does not see him. Is taking heat seeker fire. And Waldo once again. The jet's unaware of either's position right here. And they will be leaving each other's airspace. And moving to live to fight another day. Game still slightly even between both teams. Auxiliary Terror has a buggy in front. And that'll be his gunner. 6 actual just annihilating that buggy. Asking if the toll was paid to pass that point, and most likely it was not paid. So now a potential tank fight. A-10 coming in on a strafe there. Will he line up the tank shell? And he doesn't. So close. It is so unfortunate to watch that almost hit him. And now he's in a potential tank fight. And nice save there from 6 actual with that RPG. Then take down Bill Money in that tank. In the tank, it's still fine. Auxiliary Terror going to walk that one off and continue moving on to the next objective. Ticket count still in favor of SL slightly here by about 90. Moving up to the next flag, but they need to get themselves back onto these games if they want to see it happen. Tank is unaware that it has infantry directly behind it in this position. This will be Bubba Conganese. And the tank is still alive. Very impressive work from both of those players there. 6 actual. And there you go. F-35 from Waldo 18B dropping what looks like to be guided missiles on that tank. And that's all that remains of that tank. Will just be another crater on the battlefield, unfortunately. Doing a good job, though. TWD trying to maintain pressure and hold on to this mid-B flag. Claro Meg's Deagle in hand, looking for one. Lost him, apparently. Has no idea where this man just went. He just got Houdini'd. And now going to check upstairs. And no, there you go. Revolver knows what's going on. And Revolver from SL will take him down. Revolver did have a very good score last game. Dropped about a 50 bomb. Almost a 60 bomb. Went to his right. Another easy kill for the man. Claro Mix with the binocular set. Very interesting usage there. Daywalker here in the 120 moving forward. Sees infantry at his 12 o'clock. Does have a chopper coming in directly above him. But not going for the chopper, apparently. And the two choppers are now going to engage each other. This will be Lemming and Rockstar. Lemming lines up a very easy kill. That'd actually be Fluffy Marshmallows coming in there and mopping that attack helicopter up for the SL squad. And now they have Chopper in the AO helping them out, but they are catching Stinger fire, and that is never fun. And they will land right in front of a tank. And there you go. Daywalker is going to take down that Chopper crew with an unfortunate crash landing directly in front. There you go. D10 or DH270 now is going to move up onto this flag and get on the roof, drop a spawn beacon, and begin causing havoc on the back flag. This is something that is necessary, definitely, without a doubt. Cobangs knows better, but will go down, unfortunately. So now we're looking for Tact Assassin here, see if he can help out his team. Does see parachuters coming up to his right, saw that. Throwing a grenade to the right at the chopper. Mini's being utilized. Just returning fire there. And does get picked by the Frogfoot. So the Frogfoot just comes in and says, "What's good, buddy?" And strafes him right there. And now Panda Man up on top with the MTAR is going to cause a lot of havoc, taking down so many before finally going down. But with that spawn beacon there, it's going to cause nothing but trouble for ToW. Ticket count still a little bit different. It's a difference of about 100 or so far, but the game has not moved significantly in either direction yet. TWD Psycho moving up slowly, U100, Mark 5 in hand. Spots one infantry. Don't think he got that kill right there, so he's going to turn the corner, come back around. And nice sense turn right there from Psycho to take down one. But SL still moving presence here on this flag. One in front, Sully's going to take him down very easily. That'll be MLZ Legend going down from Sully. Moving up here, let's see if they can maintain a presence. And now B has finally gone into the hands of the boys from SL, but at what cost? They are still up by 70 or so, 80 tickets roughly. And they're going to hopefully get themselves back into this game. C is being contested by a sizable infantry force. Looks like half a squad here. Claro Mex, Recon once again. Very interesting to see Recons utilized. Of course, they are effective. Does run by, I believe, one friendly right there. It's actually a friendly. Pirate Pete now going to move in on the SWAT team clear. See if he can clear out what remains of the enemy infantry force here on this flag. Can he do it? Do not leave us in suspense here. He will slowly but surely maintain a slow little turnaround on this flag, checking every nook and cranny, every corner possible where any of these rats may hide. He has to go up, and I think he realizes that now. He will be going up, upwards to glory and beyond. Taking his time, slowly but surely looking across. Infantry still above him, does spot one. Now he knows he's in the right spot. Takes down one, easily kill right there. That'll be Shoot the Idiot. Looks for another. And there you go, 2 down for the bandit. They will regain control of that flag, and that will be it on that flag. There is a spawn beacon out in the rattiest spot over there deep. But now it looks like ToW has once again turned the tides and is now forcing the SL squad into a 1 flag position. Or excuse me. No. Sorry, I was getting confused right there. We're good. TWD and ToW doing a great job at holding on to this game so far. Tank right in front. That'll be major injuries. Taking a tank shot from Auxiliary Terror. Let's stick him with him. See how he's doing in the series. 22 and 3, solid kill-death ratio. But unfortunately, it's just not transferring to a win right here. And they are still up by about 50 tickets. And I believe that is mainly due to the amount of kills that they're getting. But they are down in flags, and they've now lost their C flag, and they're only going to have B in their hands here. And this is the kind of victory that ToW wants. They want to get up on this victory, but they're only up by so few tickets. It's ridiculous. Only up by about 40 now, and the ticket bleed is going to hurt them very, very substantially right now. They're going to have to do whatever they can to get themselves back into this series. And Auxiliary Taylor understands that. He's now going to drop back to his home cap and see if he can get in there and help out his teammates. This will be Major XOC, most likely going to utilize this for a transport, if I'm not mistaken. Using it on a gun run, but will not be able to get that AA gun. That'll be Dot Riot there in the AA. will not be able to get that gun run done. Zombie killer chasing a kill around the rock here. He's got a recon in front. Gonna maintain the kill. Switches his up a little bit. Gonna knife the man. Oh, God. Right to the chest. And he does knife. He knifes Silver Mariah, I believe. And now we've got Dyslexic. I can't even pronounce that name. Down right there. And now we've got Super Macy God up here on top roof trying to shoot down to spot one. Able to get a kill there, but will it matter right now? The ticket count has become even. Only a difference of about 20. Pandemonium here moving in with TWD Liquor on this back flag. Moving up. Pandemonium doing whatever he can to maintain a sizable presence and get themselves back onto this flag. But once again, it looks like the boys from ToW alongside TWD are going to be able to maybe walk away with the victory here. They just now took the first ticket lead of the game, and that ticket lead is so substantial, it is without a doubt hurting the squad here from SL. And I'm not going to lie to you guys, Recon, the rattiness of hardcore is so foreign to me. I am not keeping up with a lot of this because it is just a different ball game. These players are in the weirdest positions to me, and I just don't know what's going on. Gonna hop back in with Corbin here, AK in hand, doing whatever he can to win this game for his team. They only have control of one flag, but Corbin, I think, understands at this point he has to get in there and start killing as many people as possible. But he's going to maintain a presence in this container. Has infantry all over him. Holy smokes, he's in a lot of trouble. Will take down one before going down, and he walks out at the wrong time and gets taken down. But now TWD, now with a sizable ticket lead, up by about 40. And once again, SL only has control of one flag, and that is the D flag. This could be the route TWD was looking for. They were able to come back last round on Zavad after losing Golmod by a substantial 400 or so tickets. They were able to come back and win Zavad by 258, and now they're well on their way to victory here. Of course, this game isn't over until it's over. And Killjoy here slowly moving up, M416 and a Cobra as the primary sight. Definitely an interesting gun. By Apollo taking potential shots fired. And looks like a transport dropping off here. That'll be item Mendicant with this squad here dropping off on top of the roof to see if he can get out, taking a lot of fire from an unknown direction. We'll be able to get away from that. Taking a lot of fire. Holy smokes. From a whole bunch of different directions. Let's get shot in his back right there. He will go down before getting avenged by a friendly. They do have a friendly chopper up there in the sky. That AA gun is just shooting across the map right now, going to cause a lot of damage. And B, once again, goes back in favor of TWD, now up by 80. As we see, a lot of conflict here has somewhat pacified. Still a few players on the roof right there. That one man just took a sniper shot, but able to walk away, and you just hear the bullets zooming by. This chopper just blew up, now going to hop off the roof. And they will be mopped up right there. That'll be Revolver and Sully going down from the TWD boys. SL hurting here big time. They need to get themselves back in this game and quickly if they want to come back and see a victory. Fear Sniper going down from, looks like fire from his left. That'll be DH-2070 there, or excuse me, 270. Taking him down. And C-Flag going back in control of what looks like SL. They could be maintaining this comeback here. They need to get C-Flag back under control, and they need to hold on to the flags they have if they want to make this happen. Down by 100. Chopper moving up. This will be Vet Squirrel here in the chopper. Kill death ratio, unfortunately, 0-15, but he has been helping out his team as much as possible. Switching to the guns position. Sees one on the tow gun there. Not helping. Looks like he's got a chopper in front. Not going to shoot that chopper. Now getting involved. catching what looks like AA fire, unfortunately. And will unfortunately go down from what looks like, I believe, Fluffy Marshmallow. No, it was Dot Riot there in that AA gun, that Tunguska. And we'll be taking them down. But D flag being contested, and TWD once again doing whatever they can to maintain a victory here. And they will be regaining control even with that substantial fire coming down. That'll be Fluffy Marshmallows there taking down another tank. But unfortunately, it does not look like it's enough. B being contested by Silly Dinkus from SL. Seeing if they can get in here and maintain this game. Silly Dinkus pushing or holding on this flag. Looks like trying to cap, but the cap has been stopped by overwhelming force here. And once again, A being contested here on the top side. TWD major injuries, getting shot from what looks like the roof there. They have a tank. This will be auxiliary terror. And the ticket count again has changed slightly here, down by 50, which is better than 80, but still not just enough yet. Game definitely coming down to the wire between both these teams. Auxiliary terror using cover to a full advantage right there, getting into a tank fight. Right there, getting help from the chopper. That'll be Rockstar, and the chopper mopping that one up with the help of Lemming. And they will be able to hold on to A. And it looks like they've actually turned this game around and now are capping D. The ticket counts are so close. This game could go in any direction. We've got big ass fire rero 1, 2, 3 here. Trying to get a guided shell shot at that tank, but it's not going to work. If they can get on this flag cap, they will be able to change the course of this game, but I don't think it's going to happen, and that tank will go down. So they will not hold on to that D flag out there. But they are turning the pressure here on this mid flag, and the ticket count now, difference of 20. Pirate Pete here on top position here, overwatching on flag. A lot of infantry below Haas Martin. And now you've seen players go down from both sides. 33 to 32. Ticket count are exactly even here, coming down to the wire between both teams. This game is so close. Silver missing a shot there, looking to line up a secondary. Does pick him in the back and takes him down. And now he's trying once again to cap this flag. SL in trouble here. They need to get some flags back under their belt. They have C, but they need more if they want to win this game. DH 270 here, looking to get back shots in a tank. Has C4, so he's not an engineer. He's got to have that C4 in hand. Macy got it. An assault. 16 to 12 is the ticket, with the bleed in favor of TWD, just barely here. And unless we see a flag gap here in the next 2 seconds, this game is over and TWD will win by about 10 tickets. And there you go, right there, guys. TWD has walked away with a victory, a 2-1 series victory, just barely, by the skin of their teeth, able to get that game. Once again, got to take a look at the kill-death ratios at the end of this game. A fantastic game between both teams. Once again, TWD showing their prowess in hardcore. Doing a great job. Of course, not to slight the SL squad. The SL squad did a fantastic job, as we saw. 50 and 20 there from Pirate Pete. Another 50 bomb. Fantastic to see. 21 guns doing 28 and 20. Great scores across the board for both teams. But that will do it right here, ladies and gentlemen. That is the scrim. I believe it is over. Both these teams have played fantastically. I'm going to start streaming here in about 2 minutes. I'm going to go get myself situated and change my clothes because I believe I soiled myself. That was such a close game between both these teams.